Little Steps to Big Happy. I talk about health and fitness for moms. Another week, another video. How are y'all doing? I am tired today. I am struggling. I'm a little worn out. I probably went to bed too late last night. What else is new? As y'all can see, I have started wrapping Christmas presents, and I was wrapping some yesterday, and I was like, why do I have kids? Why do I have so many presents? And I just swear I tip of the iceberg. And I normally would move it for my video, but I don't have very many places to put it. It's, I'm here, I'm making the video. But if you're ever getting on the struggle bus and you're like, oh my goodness, this is whatever, blah, blah. Me too, okay? Me too. We all have those days. Today I'm having one. But struggle bus or not, I have things to share with you. And today's topic is I feel like even better because I'm living it, right? I'm practicing it. Today I want to talk about 3 things you need to be doing if you're trying to lose weight. You need to be doing them every day, and the best part about them is they are not hard to do. They are just so simple, small things that make a huge difference. I really think of them as foundational things. And days like today, they're kind of my saving grace. When I'm on the struggle bus, I just want to get to the end of the day. It is, as I'm recording this, it's 10 o'clock in the morning, and I'm already fantasizing about the end of the day when I can just chill out. And I got a lot of things to do today. So here are the 3 things that you should be doing every day, even when you're on a struggle bus, helping you lose weight. So number 1, make a 24-hour meal plan. So that is where you sit down, you spend 2 to 3 minutes, and you decide what you're going to eat all day today. This is super helpful because it's that intentionality that I talk about when it comes to your eating. You are going to make better choices, right? Healthier choices now, first thing in the morning, or maybe even the night before, than you will at the end of the day, right? So I'm exhausted today. I'm tired. I'm grumpy. I'm right? I did my meal plan today, and I promise you that come tonight, if you would ask me, well, what do you want to eat? I would not say the salad that I have planned myself. I will be like, what's easiest? What's fastest? What's going to make me feel better? Because I'm really kind of tired, because I'm still going to be tired and grumpy, right? I'm probably going to be even more tired and grumpy. I'm making better choices now. Right now, when I sit down and I do my stuff, I'm in a better mindset to decide what are healthy choices that are going to help me continue with my, reach my goals, help me maintain my weight. I'm making better choices now than I will later. I promise you that right now. And that is kind of some of the beauty of the meal plan, is it lets you not have to worry about that stuff, not have to think about that stuff, not have to try to force yourself to come up with something when it's been a long week or a long day and you're tired and you don't want to deal with all the things. It's already figured out. It's already sorted out. It's one less thing that you have to worry about, think about, deal with. And when it comes to willpower and discipline, it takes a lot less willpower and discipline to follow the plan than it does to try to think up something and talk yourself into it when your brain's like, but we got all these options. Me, I don't feel like I got all these options. Here's what I already decided ahead of time. Here's what I planned for myself. And this comes back to something that I talk about all the time. They have done legit studies where you are 42% more likely to reach a goal, to follow through on a plan when you write it down. When you decide ahead of time, you put it on paper, you kind of make that commitment to yourself, you're more likely to follow through with it. The same thing comes down with the daily meal plan. And it takes 2 minutes maybe. You sit down, you're like, okay, well, what am I getting for breakfast? This. What am I getting for lunch? This. What am I getting for dinner? This. Done. And then you kind of take a lot of those options off the table. So you're going to be more likely to eat better because you made the plan. And like I said, days when you're like, blah, this is really helpful for you. It's something super small that you can do that's going to make it easier for you to eat well today. It's going to make one less thing on your plate. It's going to make one less thing you have to think about. You're going to be more likely to not completely throw your diet out the window because you already made the meal plan, and it's such a small thing. So super useful on days like I'm having today, but it's just as good on good days. But like, this is something you can do every single day that's going to help you reach your goals, and it's so small, but it's so effective. Number 2, you need to drink your water. So a very good recommendation, if you don't drink a lot of water now, 64 ounces a day. That is kind of my goal. That works well for me. Keeping your body hydrated is super, super important when you're trying to eat well. It's a lot of people think like, oh, I'm drinking water to try to make myself lose more weight. But the reality is when you drink water, you help your body function the way it's supposed to. And you really help regulate a lot of the cravings, a lot of the kind of urges that you'll get sometimes because of being dehydrated. So a lot of times we don't drink enough water. Soda doesn't properly hydrate you. Juices typically don't do very well. Coffee and tea aren't so bad, but a lot of the things that we drink actually dehydrate us. And we think that, they're liquids, right? So they should be helping, but they're actually not giving our body what it needs. And so when we're drinking more of that and we're not drinking enough water, then our body's like, okay, I need the stuff. I need more fluids. Let's send her an urge that she responds to well, because we've been saying we're thirsty and she's not giving us what I need, right? So let's send another urge. And so a lot of times your body will tell you should go eat something because you're going to get the fluids that you need out of that. And most of us respond to when we're hungry, even if we don't respond properly to when we're thirsty. So your body's going to send out these signals. But when you keep your body hydrated, you keep your self functioning the way you should, you're going to have a lot less hunger cravings. You're going to want to snack less. You're going to feel satisfied with slightly less food. Like, it makes a huge difference. I have tracked the days that I've been on top of my water, the days that I've not been on top of my water, and I eat more the days that I do not drink all my water. When I don't hit my 64 ounces, when I don't make it a priority to drink water regularly, stay on top of it, I eat more. I have more hunger cravings. I have more cravings for other stuff. I tend to want to eat more meals. Like, it makes a huge difference. And this is another one of those things that is super small, super simple, like not complicated, not crazy. Anybody can do it. Good day, bad day, whatever. Like, you can focus on just drinking water. And it could be like, 64 ounces breaks down to like 8 glasses a day. So it could be like 1 in the morning, 1 before every meal, right? That's already 4. Toss in a couple more throughout the day and you're done. Like, even if you exercise, shoot, that's like 1 to 2 glasses right there. So it doesn't have to be this big thing, trying to get your water in. And even when you don't like hit 64 ounces, but you were trying, you're going to see the effect of it. Like, it makes a huge difference. Drink your water. Aim for 64 ounces a day. And if you can do more than that, more power to you, right? Like, you would have to try really hard to drink too much water. And like I said, you will be surprised at how less hungry you are because you're giving your body what it needs. So it's not having to go overboard on these other things to just get what it wants, right? Like, well, sometimes you have to eat like a lot of stuff for your body to get the hydration it needs from food, because that doesn't hydrate you properly, right? But that's the urge that we'll listen to. So our body's like, look, that works, let's do it. Give yourself the water, give yourself what it needs. Okay, number 3, get 6 to 8 hours of sleep. This is really important because when we're tired, when we're exhausted, when we're worn out, we tend to eat poorly. And there's a couple of reasons. So some of it is, one, our body's like, energy. I'm craving energy. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. Give me all the things, And so we tend to eat more because we're tired and our body's looking for energy. The second reason that we tend to eat more when we're tired is because we feel sorry for ourselves. We are like, oh my goodness, I did not get enough sleep last night. Woe is me. I've got a long day and I don't want to deal with it. And I'm telling you all the stories that are going through my head today. I'm tired. I don't want to deal with all this stuff. This is crap. I should be able to just go lay down and sleep, but I can't because I have to do all these things. And so when we have that story in our head because we feel sorry for ourselves because we're so tired, we are like, I deserve a donut for breakfast. I don't want to deal with this, so I'm just going to eat this junk over here. I'm tired and exhausted and I want to go to bed, but my child is having a meltdown because of what I fed him for lunch. So I'm going to go raid some snacks in the pantry. That is kind of what happens. Is a lot of times when we're feeling poorly and we're tired and we're worn out, we want to use food as that pick me up. We want to use food to make ourselves feel better. But that doesn't help us reach our goals. Plus, it typically doesn't make us less tired anyways. It's just now we're tired and we've eaten poorly, and then the next day we're mad at ourselves for having eaten poorly. You know what I mean? And all of that whole kind of drama in that cycle can be skipped if we just get more sleep at night. Now, of course, life is not perfect. I know how much sleep I should be getting. I know how much better everything in my life goes when I get more sleep, including, eating well. Life happens. Sometimes you're going to have a bad day. But if you prioritize it and you're aiming for 6 to 8 hours of sleep a night, most days, you will see the benefits. You're going to have more energy for your workouts. You're going to have more energy for your life. You're going to have less cravings. You're going to be less likely to turn to food to make yourself feel better or give yourself energy. So it just makes it easier to eat well and exercise because your body's rested. And everything in our life is easier when our bodies are rested, including, working on our health and fitness goals, diet, exercise, all the things. So it's another thing that's super easy. Okay. As a mom, I'm not even going to say it's super easy, but it's not like, it doesn't require effort. It's not like, oh, I got to work so hard to go to sleep, unless you've got some sleep issues. But for most of us, we could be going to sleep. We could put the phone down, stop reading the book, stop playing the game, stop getting sucked into the scroll, right? Just decide, okay, my day could be over now. Let me go to sleep. And it really will make a big difference when you're trying to lose weight, trying to get in shape. So those are 3 things that you should be doing every day that will help you. Exercise will help you focus on your diet. It will help you really eat better. And they're just simple things that, don't require a lot of time, don't require a lot of effort, don't require, really, for the most part, sacrifice on your part. But they're going to make it so much easier for you to reach your weight loss goals, to keep making progress towards that. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. Let me know what you think. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.